So this is kind of the part one, part two explanation of assignments portion of the videos. And the first thing I want to do is talk to you a little bit about what you're going to do in discussion two. So in discussion two, and I'll show you the articles in 1 second, you're going to read 2 articles and you're going to critically assess them, right? This is one of the main skills that you'll acquire in your kind of researcher's toolkit, as I like to call it. So you're going to read these 2 articles, go into discussion, and there are a few questions in discussion that ask you to really read the article and analyze aspects of it. Think back to the worksheet that we did. It's not as intensive as that worksheet, but it's asking you to locate portions or items or objectives or sections of the articles. And I'll show you them again in 1 second. Again, your first response is due Thursday, so you'll respond to an original post on Thursday, and then the great part is in discussion, you can read each other's work and just comment into other people by Saturday. So it's the same procedure we used for the first research discussion, and we'll use for all of them. So please take a look at that. I'm going to jump out 1 second, and I'm going to share with you both articles so you can see them. Not these things. We always have so many windows open. Let's see if I can. I'm going to go and Zoom first. 1 second. Okay. So I'm going to share with you and show you the first article and give you a little overview. The first article is a very traditional article, as you can see. It's a 5-parter, meaning it has an introduction, methodology, it talks about data collection design, it has results, findings, conclusions, references, you can read the abstract, very traditional. So give this one a read, and it's interesting because it's looking at what affects pulmonary rehabilitation in both men and women with COPD and similar respiratory issues. So they're looking at, is depressed mood a predictor of outcome or completion of rehabilitation among, they're looking at people who self-define as women and men by gender. So this is one article, and this is the Bush et al., meaning there's so many co-authors, we call it et al. And I'm going to bring up the other article in 1 second. This one is a little interesting in terms of the way it's constructed, so I want you to really look at that one a little bit. As you can see, it's an evaluation of the role and treatment of elevated male hormones in autism spectrum disorders. It has some of the similar things that you'd expect to see, but this is not an article that is testing a hypothesis. This is not an article that is testing a research question. It is a review article. So when you read through it, you're going to read it with a little bit of a different eye, and you're looking to see how they summarize prior studies, both studies that are in animals and then studies that they have done, quasi-experimental, experimental designs that they've done with, with human beings. So you're going to read through and compare, right? Compare the first article, which is very traditional, and this article, which reads like a review, and then answer some questions in discussion. I'm going to bring you into one more slide I want to share that I created that I think is really, really helpful. And a lot of people have, well, not a lot, but several people have asked. So you're doing a lot with research in the course, and I thought, let me just do a comparison of the 2 assignments that you're doing. And let me step back and say both the article critique and analysis assignment, which is one, and then the article summaries or translations and research presentation, which is another assignment. They're all listed. If you go on Blackboard in the left navigation menu, these are all listed, and you can click on it and get all the details of these assignments. My goal is not to give you every specific detail, but I want to compare them so you can see the similarities and differences, and you could see how, when you're thinking about approaching these articles, how they fit. So your article critique and analysis, I call it a deep dive, right? It's one article, an in-depth analysis of one article, using a structured worksheet that's in that folder. So you go to the article critique and analysis folder and you will find it. And it's only a research topic. So although you all have created research questions, you do not need a research question. For this assignment, you're just exploring the literature and critiquing one article about a topic. So you first stated your research topic and then your question, you can just use your research topic. This is done individually, so no group stuff here. And you can use the same research topic for both of these assignments. So for the article critique and analysis and the article summaries and research presentation for this set of assignments, you can use the same topic. So again, first article critique, only one article. It's the deep dive and that table where you're pulling really very specific details from the article. In the second assignment, it's kind of a series of assignments. So it is a two-parter. The end result is the research presentation, which is a structured PowerPoint set of slides that you'll present. But how do you get there and what's in the slides? What's the content, right? I would want to know, right? You need to look for 5 scholarly peer-reviewed articles, and then you will pick 3, and you will summarize them in everyday language. Again, it's done individually. You can choose the topic. Then once you have that information, using the structured PowerPoint template, you will take that information and share what you've learned about that specific topic with the group. So we will share that in a video format that you find the easiest to use for yourself, but some format that we can share it. Again, asynchronously, you're going to record yourself presenting it just as I do, and then share it with the group. Right? And this also is a research topic. So just so you can compare them, if you want to look further, I'm going to go into Blackboard for 1 second. So you can see, I'm going to actually enter using student view, so you'll be able to see. I'll see what you see, and you will see what I see, and we will go back. I will show you Blackboard. So here I am in our Blackboard site. I wanted to highlight over here, these are the 2 pieces or the 2 links that might be really the most crucial. So if you're interested in getting more information about the article critique and analysis assignment, it's all here, right? And I've updated the guidelines for this semester, so please check them out. And if you are interested in the research presentation, which is the 2-parter that includes the research, the article critique, and then the research presentation template, they're all here. Right, so both sets of information are here. I'm going to just share screen once more quickly. Just to sum up, right, when I leave you, you're going to begin working on a discussion 2, which is your article assessment. The 2 articles, remember, one that dealt with COPD and rehabilitation, depression and pulmonary rehabilitation, and the other one that looked at was a review article about autism. So give those 2 a read, work on that. And then as we talk about research question, we keep using language about research. I want you to know these 2 things are coming up, but I thought at this point, it's a really nice idea for you to see how they sit together. The article critique and analysis, a deep dive, research topic only, article summaries and translations, and research presentation are synopsis or description or translation of 3 articles that you write up and that you will present to the class in a video presentation that is pre-recorded. And again, you choose your topic for both. The critique is solo, article summaries is solo, but you can do the presentation together if you find other students who are working on the same topic. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, as always, please reach out to me. I look forward to hearing from you all, and I hope you're having a good week.